Once upon a time, darkness spread over the land of the mighty pharaohs. The ruthless Hyksos invaders breached the borders of Egypt, threatening the peace and security that once flourished in this fertile land. For 100 years, Egypt endured the yoke of occupation and injustice, and hope seemed to hide within the shadows. But deep within the enchanting wilderness of Nubia, a champion was raised, one who knew no surrender. His name was Ahmose, a man of Egyptian and Nubian heritage, embodying the strength of a lion and the wisdom of the pharaoh. With his heart united with his land and people, Ahmose vowed to fight the Hyksos and liberate Egypt from their tyrannical grip. Ahmose embarked on a journey towards the stronghold of the Hyksos, wielding the sword of justice in his hand and an unwavering determination in his heart. He confronted the forces of darkness with fierce determination, where iron clashed against iron in a battle that held the hopes of oppressed Egypt. Courage danced within Ahmose's veins, and his resolute spirit became an impenetrable shield against every blow. The ranks of the Hyksos crumbled in his presence, and the waves of darkness receded before the brilliance of his eyes, filled with hope and righteousness. As the resistance grew in the hearts of the Egyptians, they witnessed in Ahmose a leader who knew no retreat and a bravery unmatched by any other. They rose up and joined Ahmose's army, embodying the greatness of the Egyptian people in their defense of their land and dignity. The decisive battle drew near, carrying with it the opportunity to liberate Egypt and achieve the long-awaited freedom. And one day, Ahmose stood before his fighting army. As the enemy approached, his voice grew louder, reverberating across the skies of Egypt. Egypt belongs to the Egyptians, and freedom belongs to its people. The sky ignited with the colors of hope and liberation as a sandstorm crushed the Hyksos legions. Like an eagle soaring through the dawn, Ahmose shattered the ranks of darkness and advanced towards the Hyksos palace, where the ultimate battle began. Swords clashed and spears thrust, while the echoes of screams and chants filled the battlefield. The world's gaze was fixed upon this historic moment, as one united people defied the forces of darkness and oppression. Ahmose's strategy shone brightly, matched only by the courage of his soldiers. They broke through the Hyksos lines, forcing them into retreat. Darkness had no place on the land of the pharaohs, as the will for freedom and dignity defied all odds. After a fierce battle, Egypt was liberated from the grip of the Hyksos. Determination and resilience triumphed, and glory once again illuminated the Egyptian soil. This great victory carried the imprint of Ahmose and his people, symbolizing the restoration of dignity and the long-desired freedom. Since then, the story of Ahmose and his valiant resistance has become an integral part of Egypt's history. Generations continue to honor the memory of this great hero and the steadfastness of the Egyptian people, serving as a source of inspiration and steadfastness against any colonial power daring to tarnish the pride of this land. Ultimately, Ahmose remains a symbol of strength, courage, and determination, and the liberation of Egypt from the Hyksos stands as a constant motivation for the Egyptian people to defend their rights. And standing, freedom is not given, it is earned through struggle and sacrifice. And Egypt and its people understand this well.